This is an example of the project that you're about to do. It's called a tessellation. What a tessellation it's is it's a image that perfectly lines up and repeats itself without any gaps in it. I know it appears that there's a gap here, but if you look, this is my original tessellation right here. This is the one I came up with. I cut it out. Now, if you look, I would put this right in here. That sits right inside there. And then it repeats over and over all the way through. The stuff on the inside I came up with based on what my tessellation looked like. I originally was going to do maybe a fish, whatever. So it's a repeating image that covers the entire page and perfectly lines up with the one before, after, below, and above it. All right. So let's go through the rubric. You have the rubric. I would pull it up. You don't have to, but if you want to just read along while I'm going through this, I'm going to go through the A column. All right. You created an interesting tessellation that has cuts that move in and out of the edges with organic, geometric, or both types of shapes. The interior is repeated correctly and neat. All right. So what does that mean? Geometric shapes are ones with more straight lines and jagged edges, whereas an organic ones are more rounded. A good tessellation has both. It has organic and it has geometric. So if you look right here, I've got sharp lines there and then organic lines there. Sharp lines there, organic lines. So I would like to see a mixture of that for you to make a good one. The other thing is that it goes really inside of it. Like you've cut inside the tessellation and made really interesting shapes. You don't just have very simple. I'll give you an example. Both you don't have just simple cuts inside of it that don't really make it very interesting. So that's the first thing. Coloring. The project is colored neatly with pencil and marker. The coloring is in the same direction and tight together. You are going to have to use marker and colored pencil. The coloring is the same direction, meaning I didn't change the direction of my pencil. I did in a few places, but for the most part, all my pencil marks go in the exact same direction. The pencil's tight together, meaning that I'm really coloring close together. I'm not making big strokes to just get it done as quick as possible. Yeah, that's. I want a similar color on each one of them. They all have to be colored exactly the same. Now the last part, the tessellations move in the same direction, meaning all my tessellations here are going left or right to left diagonally. They're going this way. They go straight, meaning that each one of them goes, like I don't have some going this way, I don't have some going this way. They all line up exactly straight. And they don't have any mistakes, meaning I don't want to see any gaps. Like you have one here and then your next one is like a little bit off or like tilted. You got to make sure that they all perfectly line up with each other. And then I want them to move diagonally and create movement in a single direction. So I don't want to see them go left or right or up and down. You can make them go slightly this way, slightly this way. You don't have to have them go the same diagonal I do, but I don't want to see them go straight across. A good tessellation is going to go diagonally. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you, you've seen my example here. I'll give you a bigger image of it. So there you go, you can see my tessellation. But now I'm going to show you, this is one from a professional. This is a tessellation from MC Escher. This one's incredible. I wouldn't even attempt this. This one has a lot of, it not only moves and fits perfectly, but it changes into two distinct images. Like, this one's pretty amazing. If you could do this, like, awesome, because I don't think I can. This is an example of a not good tessellation. This tessellation has exactly what I was saying, is that it doesn't move in and out very much. It doesn't have geometric or organic shapes. It just is very simple. There's just there's a little edge that goes in. They fit nicely, but it just doesn't look very good. So those are my two examples. This one right here that you see in front of me. This is a good one. This is an A project. You can see this one. This is not a good project. I will allow you if you want to. I know that I said I'd like them all colored the same, but you can rotate if you want. Like if you wanted this one to go like red, blue, like you could do that. But the key that we're looking for is there needs to be a pattern. It needs to repeat over and over. So that's it. This is a tessellation. I would go ahead and look at how to use a ruler. But if you've already watched that video, then you can go ahead and skip to the next video. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.